Hello everyone there on our beautiful business page. I say our because I've been here for the last month and I just feel a part of your beautiful journey. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Crystal. I'm a personal trainer, online wellness coach, and this month, hopefully you've been following us. We've been doing the Honouring the Feminine series. Covered quite a few beautiful topics. Hopefully if you've seen the YouTube channel as well as the beautiful Facebook Lives that we've had for the last 4 months or 4 episodes over the last 4 weeks. But tonight is extra special, and again I say the word excited because I truly do get so excited. We're about paying it forward. We get to do a prize draw. So if you have been participating and following the journey, your name is in this cute little box just here. And so I guess we're going to elaborate a little bit more about the gorgeous prizes that you are putting forward. And if you weren't aware of that Pay It Forward and guest sharing with a beautiful sister or a friend or a mother, if you nominated someone that you love and care about, it was really about discussing what you love about them, why they deserve such a beautiful prize. Because I don't know about you, but in society, women don't really get acknowledged or loved upon. We tend to be doing all the loving or putting everyone else first, possibly kids, possibly jobs. And this was a huge opportunity. So I'm going to let you talk because I just feel like I've just chatted all your ear off. But I definitely love for you just to, I know you may know Shakina, obviously this is a beautiful page, but maybe elaborate a little bit more on who you are and what you do, and possibly a little bit of a waiver, because we do have some beautiful knowledge to share, but we want to be mindful and educate you as well. So let's start with that.
So I'm Shakina Lee, which you would know already because you're on my page. My business is Honouring the Feminine because I really am here to support women through all of the beautiful, juicy phases of life, starting from girls all the way up until menopause. Like there's just, there's so many ways to be supporting women, and that's something that we're going to be covering with some of these products today. Yeah, so I know you mentioned prizes, like probably the #1 prize is winning a massage. So we've spoken a lot about that. That was episode 1, so feel free to go back and have a look at that. There's some yummy teas. I've got a moon reading, which we haven't even covered, but I could probably put information on that.
I'm sure Shakina will go live about that
in the comments. Yes. But one of the awesome things that we've got in the prizes today is the Stress Away essential oil. So we were going to talk a little bit about essential oils today. But in a nutshell, my work is doing girls' work, so coming of age stuff, women's circles and events. Massage is my love. Studying to be a marriage celebrant because I love ceremonies and rituals, which I already do, but I'm going to be all like legal on that.
That's going to be really exciting because you've got some beautiful projects underway that it's all hush-hush at the moment, but 2019 is going to be a big year for Shakina Lee.
It's so close. When I realised that November started this week, I had a little mini panic attack, but it's okay.
But it's okay. It's okay. The universe only delivers what we can handle. So
and as a part of the massages that I do, there probably would not be a massage that I do that I don't use essential oils. So that's why, and they're a huge part of my life. They're a huge part of my daughter's life. We're using them every day in so many different ways. And that was why I definitely wanted to be able to share some of my favorites with you today in supporting and promoting wellness, body wellness, especially for women.
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously my background is personal training. I'm not a naturopath. I'm a wellness coach, but I'm not a certified nutritionist. And so certain things that we may cover, you might want to do a little bit more research or talk to a little bit further on a health professional with the advice that we may lead into. But your knowledge and experience is quite extensive. As you just mentioned, you've utilized it within your family environment for a lot of years. So I am excited to, let's jump straight into the oils. I think that they're probably one of my favorite things. I've only recently incorporated them, over 12 months ago.
Just a little over 12 months.
And there's probably so much more to learn. I was being realistic.
There's so much that I can't even begin to pretend that I know everything that there is to know about essential oils. And it is true, and it is important to say I'm not a medical practitioner. I'm not a naturopath. I'm not a herbalist. The company that I work with have really strict guidelines around compliance, so code of conduct around compliance.
Absolutely,
We're not here to heal, cure, fix anything. As with as with any product that you're going to use, no matter who it's suggested by, it's absolutely imperative that you go and do your own research. And especially so when it comes to essential oils, because there's lots of information that we can't give you because it's not legally allowed. And yet essential oils and herbs have been used for thousands of years, have benefited people, you know, across the world. And doing your own research on what they're good for is, you know, why wouldn't you?
Well, just so that you don't tend to go randomly Googling stuff, because sometimes that can take you into the wrong direction. Maybe you could put a link at the bottom of this live, which might allow them, like the Young Living website, or maybe something that, along those lines, that allows them to be educated a little bit further. And obviously utilize this opportunity. If you're watching the replay, just pop, you know, down on the bottom there, you're watching the replay, ask any questions. And as we say every week, please like and share. If you know someone that you love would benefit from this information, we would definitely love for you to inform that person, because we definitely want to just, share the love. So let's get into it. So Stress Away, I'm excited. This is the one that we are presenting.
Stress Away is actually the prize that we're drawing tonight. It is one of the yummiest oils. My daughter and I love it. I don't even use it as much as she does.
Okay.
It's got a really uplifting smell. Some of the main ingredients are lime and vanilla and copiaver, if that's how you say it. I always struggle with that word. And it can smell, it's got quite a sweet smell, so it can smell like lollies, and that can be why kids do like it. But it's awesome for uplifting moods. Great to put in the diffuser, especially transition, home from school, home from work. And we actually, when I first got it, we smashed it. We used it every day.
Because I guess your mood in general would change when you are just, you know, even just a general smell, or topically, not so much. Yes, I don't know. Because I'm just a diffuser person, but, you know, I've learned a lot, and I'm sure we're going to cover it. But, you know, popping it on the skin has quite the benefit quite quickly. So,
and that's the amazing thing about essential oils, is that the molecules in them are so small that they can, you know, they go straight up the nose, up the nasal cavity, and into the amygdala, which is the emotion, like the brain's emotion center. So it's, you know, that's why essential oils can be so effective for moods and things like that, because it's going straight to the brain. When you inhale, I think it was like within 3 seconds, it can go to the thyroid, liver, and heart, which is just incredible. The molecules are so small that it can be absorbed into the skin. Like, so when you apply it topically, it can be absorbed into the skin, and it's like 26 seconds. It's in the bloodstream. So it's such an effective way to use herbs and flowers. I love it that way.
So personally, for me as a shopper, and it was only until I met you that I became more educated, but, you know, what is the difference between utilizing a product such as this with the ingredients like this, and the different grades of other products, or things that are cheaper maybe?
There are definitely different grades of essential oils. So one of the reasons I'm with Young Living is because it's a grade A therapeutic oil, so there's no pesticides or weed killers or any of the yucky stuff in there. They also have the seed to seal guarantee, which means that they have the farms, you know, there's no middleman. They're following it from seed all the way until it gets sealed into that bottle. So no pesticides, no weed killers. You know, everything's hand weeded. The plants and herbs are picked at the absolute optimal time, like with jasmine, which is why jasmine is one of the most expensive oils. It's something like they need to be picked at the height of the heat of the day on the first day that they blossom. To get, the most essential and beautiful oils, and quality product. It is the potent essence of the plant, and therefore should be used wisely and with care, because they can be 100 times more potent than a dried herb counterpart. So, you know, whereas you might have a few tablespoons of a herb, you might just have 1 drop.
I was going to say, because like you look at the bottle and you go, okay, well, I'm just thinking the everyday person, but obviously when I look at the value and how much I need to put on, and then sometimes you're like, what is that smell? It's so potent. But that's the difference, right? You can get it at cheaper, less quality product and put a lot on, but realistically, what is it mixed with, and what else is
and that's
a
it.
part
You
of
don't
that?
want the synthetics in it. You don't
No.
want it to be mixed with any of that yucky stuff, especially putting it topically straight onto the body, especially if you're ingesting it. So there's like at least 33, the last time I looked, culinary grade essential oils that Young Living had that you could ingest.
Yeah.
You don't want to be going and buying just anything off the shelf and putting it down your throat. Really, please don't.
No, especially just to save money.
Yeah,
realistically,
exactly.
you want to look at the quality of your health and you know, what kind of budget are you willing to put aside to ingest the best quality.
And that's it. Like there's probably about 90 to 250 drops in a bottle.
Yeah.
And if you only need 1 to 3 drops when you're using it, like that actually is a massive use. And when you're looking at like chemical-free products, because essential oils are awesome for cleaning products, perfume, you know, they absorb so well in different areas. Armpit's a good one. Forehead's a good one. I'm always putting it on my forehead. And yeah, I mean, I also do put it on my neck, on the like the carotid artery. Yeah. For me, especially with hormonal blends, kind of goes straight up to the brain. But again, self-responsibility. So you always need to be checking in with what feels right for you. Yeah. Is it a yes for you? Does it resonate for you? Don't ever just follow what somebody else says to do, whether you've Googled it or it's, even if it's like a naturopath or someone like that, because people respond differently to different herbs. So always trying an essential oil for the first time, definitely diluted. Yeah. Not like what I do. I'm a neat freak, so I'm always putting my oils on neat, but that's because I've been using them for decades. Yeah,
that's the difference.
Yeah.
I think I would probably need to dilute it.
Because some people are really sensitive and have sensitive skin, and I'm pretty sensitive, but when it comes to essential oil, I'm like,
but then you've got years of experience and you know what your skin's like and you know what the product's going to do for you. I certainly would love to hear from anyone who is viewing this right now, whether or not you utilize oils. Is it a daily thing? You know, are you using it? So for me, like for your family, the environment around, I certainly know that Stress Away would be absolutely amazing. I think with the package that I actually have, I was utilizing my lavender more than anything, purely just for the wind down. I'm a hyperactive person.
No.
So is my family. Can you see how loud I am on this video? So sometimes it's not just about you, but it's about maybe the environment that you're around that might actually change. So yeah, I would love to hear more about you and how you utilize your oils, and please pop any questions. Shakina is all about that. So you
I only just discovered using essential oils in your belly button. Why didn't I think of that before? What an amazing place to put it.
But what for? Absorption wise. Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, of course.
Straight into the
digest.
Yeah, I know.
Go for it.
I know.
Well, that was interesting. We didn't discuss that before.
I was like, so many interesting things.
When you said the jawline, I felt like that was interesting. And then again, that really just enhances why we wouldn't want to get an average product. And I just think that it's such a sensitive section of the skin, but amazing that it is so absorbed.
Yeah, the jawline is super, super absorbent, and that's why it's really important for men to be using chemical-free, synthetic-free products, you know, the aftershaves and things like that, which is another reason why I love Young Living, because they have an amazing men's range. They've got this very yummy product called Shutran, which was made, it's made especially for men. So, but yeah, you know, you've just got to be so aware.
Oh, yeah.
We can't. I think a lot of people, and I would have been one of them, think that if we put it on our skin, it doesn't go into the body. But 26 seconds.
It's happening
in the bloodstream. So you know, it's.
So I know we're going to go over a few more, but I have another question.
Okay.
Just because we spoke about massage in the first week,
we did.
And I know you were discussing about oils, lymphatic system, and about massage. Yeah. So how amazing is that? I don't know if I just had a light bulb moment just then.
I don't know what's going on.
So I guess utilizing it for the lymphatic system anyway, but how much more effective is it when you are being massaged with the same product? Is that why you utilize oils, just because of how much it works, but even more so how much it's activated and things start to shift and start to move and drain? And
absolutely.
I just answered my own question.
Her own question.
I just had a light bulb moment. I'm so sorry.
And I do. I have those two specialty treatments: the Ultimate Body Harmony and the Sacred Deep Release. Both use different essential oils. Yeah. And you know, the Sacred Deep Release is a whole feelings range. Yeah. blends. So they are designed to help move things on that emotional, spiritual level.
Yeah.
And then there's the Ultimate Body Harmony, which is designed to help move things more on that physical. There's a lot of hot oils like peppermint and marjoram and wintergreen, so things like that. And I love them. They just bring a whole nother element. And even if you've got no idea what it's doing for you on a physical level, they smell awesome.
Oh, yeah. On a spiritual level, yeah. So I'm so sorry that I took you off track there.
That's okay.
I just realised how everything, just aligned. So let's go into the second one.
Yes.
Let's talk more on that one.
Dragon Time. Oh, my God. I don't know what I would do without Dragon Time. So Dragon Time I use on my moon time. So it is one that's supposed to be really supportive throughout the menstrual cycle, but especially for me on my moon time. So it can just help ease symptoms of cramping and different sorts of bits and pieces. I did want to share, because I can never remember all of the ingredients that are in everything. Yes. So some of the favourites that I've got in this one is fennel, clary sage, and yarrow, which are all really good hormonal balancing supportive oils. And then I think it's got marjoram, lavender, and jasmine, which are good for like relaxation, but also like muscle tension. So just helping ease those aches and cramps. And that's one that I just put on neat. My daughter always knows when it's that time of month because she can smell the Dragon Time, and I love it. I put it straight onto my womb area, but yeah, people use it in different ways. We talk about Vitaflex points, and they're different places where, maybe I should try to be more specific so I'm not giving any wrong information. I get so used to doing things that sometimes I forget what the whole original premise was. So reflex points that connect and stimulate every internal system of the body.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. So when we're applying essential oils to these points, a charge of energy can flow through the neurological pathways until it hits a blockage caused by waste and toxins or damaged tissues or low areas of oxygen, and just helps move it through. So yeah, there's lots of Vitaflex points on the feet, on the hands, wrists, all over the body, but yeah, they're kind of the yummy ones to use.
Honestly, full of information. For me personally, I just realised I wish I had that. Yeah, I think I will. I wish I had this when I first got my menstrual cycle, because I don't know everyone's personal experience, but I felt like as I was younger, it was more intensive. I had a lot of trouble, and you go straight to some sort of pharmaceutical benefit to fix that. Yeah. Wow, I don't even need to do this.
I know, it's really strong on, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love it.
It smells beautiful though.
It's not one for pregnancy though, because of the clary sage in it.
Yeah.
So yeah. And a lot of the hormonal oil blends usually aren't for pregnancy or breastfeeding, because you've already got enough hormonal stuff going on. So
that makes sense.
Don't go mucking around with that stuff. So Dragon Time, yum. And then the last essential oil that I wanted to share was the Progessence Phyto Plus, which was specifically designed for women, especially women over 30. It's got wild jam and vitex in it, which is also known as chaste tree. And they can be, I guess to summarise, this isn't the scientific term, so please go and look it up yourself.
Yeah.
But they are sort of estrogen builders. So this isn't, I used to use this on and off just because I love the smell.
I will smell it since we're here.
Oh, it's so good.
Well, that is a nice smell too.
Yeah, and Vitex is actually something that I still take as a supplement myself, but because this is one to help with estrogen imbalance.
So the menopausal time.
So the menopausal, and I guess that's why it's, especially for women over 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's really yummy for that. I mentioned it's got vitamin E in there, which is good for your skin. What else is in that one? Let's have a little look. Oh yeah, we spoke about Stress Away. Stress Away. Did you smell the Stress Away?
I did, but I have I'm so lucky. I have my own. So I'll tell you a little story.
No, don't open that one.
Oh, that's the prize.
That's the prize.
Don't open. Well, maybe secretly I want to win the prize. I had my own kit, And I realised that there was a secret section.
Oh
but
my gosh,
only
that was
months down the
hilarious.
track, because I
Oh
said,
my
I
God.
really want to buy my own stress away Shakina informed me I already had it.
I was like, well, what do you mean you're not using the stress away? It came in the like kit that you got.
I love that.
And then she found this whole hidden compartment. It
was like Christmas all
It was
over
like Christmas
again.
all over again. That's right.
So you, oh, sorry, you go.
So yeah, no, I was just going to say, besides the wild jam and the Vitex and the vitamin E, it also has the copaiba, which is similar to frankincense. So if I haven't already said, if you don't know what frankincense is good for, go and have a look, because
maybe we'll pop a link in here as well, because you really, or do you have a good section of website or advice? Or
think that you could do your own research very easily and see what the amazing benefits of frankincense are. Not just on the spiritual meditation level, but on a more physical level.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so it's got sacred frankincense in there, cedarwood, which we've already mentioned before, the bergamot, the Vitex, the wild yam, and some cloves. So it's a. What did you think when you smelled that one?
Yeah, I felt like it had the clove smell.
Could you smell that?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm a chai drinker, so I'm quite a. It's why I love thieves as well. You know, the clove. I'm just like, give me the clove. All right.
really loving it. Now, I picked up from what you said that you, you know, you were having it, you're not having it. Now, I think it would be really valuable, especially for those that may not know too much of your story, but it's an estrogen builder, enhancer in some regard. And for you, you've had a personal experience where you don't really need that much of an estrogen build.
With my breast cancer, it was a hormonal one, and I'm just estrogen dominant. So I've got enough estrogen going on. I try to avoid all estrogen things. You don't do dairy, I don't do soy, I don't do maca powder. Like there's so many things. So I don't take this one anymore. And again, not because anyone's told me I should stop, but because I've checked in with myself and it just doesn't feel like a yes that I need to do it. I was a little bit sad when that happened, because I really loved it. It used to be beside my bed. I'm like, I would use it all the time. But my body is very estrogen dominant. It's just what it does. It doesn't do it anymore. But yeah, everything's a finely tuned balance when it comes to the hormonal stuff for me. So that's why I don't use that one. But yeah, it's again why you should be checking with an expert if that's what you feel like you need to do.
You've had that personal experience, but I think in the general consensus, if estrogen is something, if it's of benefit, there has benefits. That's why it's available.
So many menopausal women really need more estrogen. I mean,
and a holistic way of doing that.
Absolutely. And that's it. Like wild yam and Vitex can be used in a lot of the hormone replacement therapies that menopausal women are given. And, you know, that's fine if that's the way you want to go. But yeah, I mean, that's what it's used for.
All right. Well, let's stick with the feminine theme, which seems so appropriate, and move into this little bad boy.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't know much about this until you started going on your breast cancer journey, and you were even looking further into this. So if you wanted to elaborate on what this is about and why you incorporated it into your life.
Happy breast balm.
I think we all need some breast balm.
All right there. When I was researching all of the amazing things that help you recover, or why women get breast cancer, or what might be missing, what you might be getting too much of, I changed my diet and all those sorts of things, I came across this product, which is made by a local woman who lives at UK. She's a really beautiful lady. And, because I was thinking of making up my own balm that had all of the good stuff in it, and then I came across this, which already had all of the good stuff in it, and I was like, yay, thank goodness for that. But what's even more awesome is that she sells it. I mean, you don't have to get it with it, but she sells it with, I'll get it out. Some of you may not have done dry brushing before, but it's awesome for the lymphatic system. So there's also, I should have thought ahead and got this out, shouldn't I?
What else is like a secret goodies bag?
It is like a secret goodies bag. So dry brushing is great for the lymphatic system. And in this little beautiful handout, it has a great lymphatic massage.
Oh, which way to do it.
Yeah, exactly. I can't think of the word. Routine to do. That's the word I'm looking for. And I mean, that is just, I mean, dry brushing is awesome for exfoliation and your skin health and well-being, but it's awesome for the lymphatic system because the lymphatic system's quite close to the surface of the skin, so you don't even go really, it's not like, you know, need a firm massage. It actually is quite a gentle brushing and a dry brushing that's going on. So yeah, like there's an awesome routine in here to help move your lymphatic system, which is important for breast health.
Yeah.
So important for breast health, especially if you've got lumpy breasts or you've had those sorts of issues.
Yeah.
I was dry brushing almost every day at one point, which is great. My skin loved it. I was glowing. It was amazing. Now I've got lazier. And even though I'll use my breast balm every day because it's got all the yummy stuff in it, I probably only dry brush maybe once a week, once a fortnight. But the great thing about putting the breast balm on every day is that I'm still massaging my breasts, which is super, super important for breast health.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it helps move all the toxins through, get all those lumpy bits shifting, all the chemicals. Because our breasts really do, because they've got lots of fatty tissue in them. Yeah. If there's toxins and stuff in your body and your body's going, I don't want this here. Like it sends it to the place where it thinks it's least likely to cause issues. Yeah. And breasts can be one of those places.
Yeah. And I feel like we don't take care of our breasts as if we would any other care. So it's really cool to kind of, just line on that sort of subject because, you know, we think we have to check our breasts purely for lumps.
I know.
But if there's a prevention opportunity, which there truly is with this amazing product.
And what's the worst case scenario is you're giving your breast love every day.
Yes.
That's the worst case scenario.
I know. I don't think we stop to love our breasts.
I know, we don't stop to love our breasts.
Can we enhance on the ingredients and things that are in that?
There are so many ingredients in this one. I don't need to
I know we need to refer definitely to some notes.
So coconut oil, so fractionated coconut oil is like the main carrier oil. Then it's got hemp seed oil, which I'm sure so many of you already know how amazing hemp seed oil is. It's got omega-3s, omega-6s, so it's really good all-round health oil for your body, taking internally, topically, all of that kind of jazz. Magnesium oil, which most of us do not have enough of. Magnesium is used for 300 different functions in the body. Was it like
I'm guilty of not having that in my life.
Brain function, DNA function, muscle and nerve function, blood glucose levels, as well as the heart. Yeah. So magnesium and iodine, which is,
well, after you did some research, you realised that's probably the biggest deficiency contributing to potential breast cancer.
Yeah, they found that most women who get breast cancer are deficient in iodine and thyroid cancer as well. And it's supposed to be something that is in our food. I think it's supposed to come from the soil, but you know what it's all like these days. So again, it's another supplement that you really do need to take. So it's so important that that one's in there. It's really good for thyroid and also great for breasts. So good for breasts. That's why it's in the Happy Breast Balm.
So hopefully you picked up. I don't want to make it into a song.
It makes me happy. It's Happy Breast Balm.
I don't think we get to say happy breasts very often.
No, we
so
don't.
This is a great opportunity. So definitely, like this is on your website. Like, how can someone find out more about this?
I can definitely put the link in the comment section on this one because you absolutely really should go and check it out. I just think every woman should have it. We should be looking after, taking care of our breasts. The amount of toxins and chemicals that we're breathing in, that we're consuming, like anything that we can be doing to help prevent and just bring more pleasure and love into it and happiness into our lives. Like, it's a good thing, supporting an awesome local
I love
businesswoman.
That. That's my favourite.
Yeah, and it's got so many essential oils in this one too. It's got lemon, grapefruit, thyme, myrtle, peppermint, frankincense, rosemary, lemongrass, cinnamon, and ylang ylang. So a lot of those are really good for stimulating the lymphatic system. Yeah. Ylang ylan's always yummy. It's good for balancing the masculine and feminine energies. And frankincense again, go and look up frankincense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just got so many good things in there. So I really wanted to share about that one today.
Yeah, I love that too.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go into, well, last week, I don't know if you tuned in, but if you did, you'll obviously know and understand. And this is another prize that's on the table, isn't it? Is it? Or
The
no,
Goddess
this is,
Birthing Journey? No, this one isn't a prize.
ooh, but we should elaborate anyway.
But we
because we spoke a bit about it last week purely because we were talking about women, pregnancy,
Yes.
and even looking after your health. Like, obviously it is about the baby, but it is about you.
Absolutely.
And I think that's why we're bringing it in and talking more about it this week is super important. So let's discuss that before I offer it as a prize.
I know. Crystal's just giving everything away. And it is important. Part of the reason I included it is because it does come with a herbal tea blend and essential oils.
Oh,
so again,
yes.
It's got all those yummy products that are helping to support. The Goddess Birthing Journey is like a 45-page manual that supports women to re-walk their birthing journey as a rite of passage. So helping to understand, heal, and integrate. So along with like a manual that takes you through the hero's journey, the descent of Inanna, working with different goddesses to help clear and cleanse and feel happy and whole and come back to your tribe as the amazing mother that you've become. It also comes with this yummy herbal tea blend.
Yeah,
it actually really is a yummy. It's called the Intimacy Blend. So it helps move the things. So trauma, anything you're trying to let go of, but more importantly, it's got some really delicious ingredients in it that, I mean, it's not called Intimacy Blend for nothing.
So discreet.
So
I love it.
So it's very heart opening. There's rose petals in it, you know. There's just some perfect ingredients that help you open into that space that you may want to reach as you're working through this whole birthing story, you know, birthing journey, rite of passage. So there's the herbal teas, herbal tea that I love, and then it's a little love heart.
We love them.
Then it comes with 8 different essential oil blends. Most of them are from the Feelings range. So I was talking about that before. So they're really good for the emotional release and balancing and all that sort of stuff. So each oil comes in just a little bottle like this. Yeah. It's like 8 of them and a little love heart. And I won't go into what all of the essential oils do, but I'll just tell you that there is forgiveness, release, valor, inner child, harmony, present time, transformation, and awaken. So I think they've all been put in there because this manual, this whole Goddess Birthing Journey was created by me. So to me, those oils really help you move through that process. You apply them to different chakras and do all sorts of things. But yeah, it's a really yummy package. Whether you're a new mum or you're a pregnant mama and you feel like you might need that after the journey, it's actually really important to use it after you've given birth because you've been through the rite of passage. So it's really important that you have been through that rite of passage at least once already. Great gifts to get new mamas, and
absolutely,
especially when it's got all of the supportive things with the herbal teas and the essential oils. I love it. It's my little baby.
Do you know, I've just had another aha moment that I'm going to share with you, if you don't mind. Well, my sister's nearly pregnant, and what I realised through each of her pregnancies and a few of the other mamas that I know of, you know, you track that my little jelly bean's the size of a cantaloupe, and they measure themselves, and you do that. You're excited. You're going through that process of where your baby is at, and I just realised just then that obviously going through this is your growth, your development, tracking your space as you develop into this new mum and go through the different emotions, which I'm not even pregnant, but I feel like, oh my gosh, that is of huge benefit because I think we get left behind as soon as we're pregnant. It's all about this little fetus, and so this is really, really exciting. So yes, that's yummy, and it is the perfect segue into just one little last thing I wanted to share. It isn't a package that I've created because I can't create everything. I've already got enough fingers and enough pies. Yes. But I came across this beautiful
business who I became affiliated with because I just loved what they were providing.
Yeah.
And it was these little beautiful Blessing Way gift boxes.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we touched on Blessing Ways when we were talking about pregnancy. I know we did touch on how lots of things are done for the baby, like baby shower, and everything's kind of baby focused, and how important I was harping on about postnatal and how important it is to be taking care of the mother. Blessing Ways are a Native American concept idea, and it was about a mother blessing. So while the mother's pregnant, not to have a baby shower that's bringing people together and it's all about the baby. It's about bringing people and the women together to really honor and celebrate the new mother that is going to be emerging and all of the changes that she's been through. So I loved this. It's a little Blessing Way kit, so it's like you can do your own Blessing Way at home if you're wanting to do something a little bit alternative and different, which I always like to. So there's this beautiful big white box. You probably can't see it in the background, but I'll put the link in so you can go and have a look at it if you like. It comes with this beautiful flower crown for a mama to wear.
I think I just want it for the flower crown.
Yeah, a lavender scented soy candle, a pregnancy safe henna kit, so you can do.
Oh yeah, henna art.
I know. Oh my god,
that's beautiful.
Yes, the Blessing Way, it has 25 semi-precious stones, so that is along the way of like prayer beads. So it's something that you string on it, and every person that places a bead onto the thread puts an intention or a prayer for the mother and the baby while they're birthing. So it's something that she would wear or hold or have in her environment when she's birthing to remind her of all of the prayers and the strength.
Beautiful.
Exactly. The beautiful invitations to go with it. There's this lovely yummy dream catcher which you can put all sorts of stuff on it. A yarn bundle for the thread ceremony, and as I mentioned, this really yummy white box that you can use to keep keepsakes and all that stuff in it. So yeah, that's just a nice little alternative to a baby shower if you're looking for something different. If you're the one who's in charge of doing something different, you might want to get one of those, and it kind of gives you everything you need. It does the work for you, and it's a really great idea. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that one.
Love a pregnant sister. Sister, you may be getting one of those.
Oh yeah.
I think it's really exciting because, as you said at the beginning, it's nearly November. So it's almost a gift giving time, and I don't know if you've seen all the crazy Facebooks like 5 Fridays till Christmas or something ridiculous like that.
I don't look at that.
So, but I think it's important that we are about holistic health and well-being for other women, and giving a gift that's slightly different or slightly beneficial over something that is the last minute throwaway item. I hate to say it, but sometimes we just get that just because. But if we really start to pay it forward and give something that's going to be of value, I love that we covered a variety of things today.
So many things.
Obviously, there's some great things that you're heavily connected with, but other small businesses in your community, which that just lights up my heart because that's what we are all about.
We're paying it forward, and we don't need to reinvent the wheel. Like, we support the women who have already invented it and go, oh my God, that's an amazing product. And we share it so that they can be building their amazing businesses through their incredible creativity. Yeah.
Rebecca is giving us a thumbs up.
Oh my God, thanks Rebecca. You made us do that. So
that was not fun. Anyway,
yes.
Well, would we like to do the prize? What would you like to do next?
Let's do it.
Let's totally do it. You'll have to do the
show.
drawing.
There's all little
bits of paper with names on it. This is just one prize. Obviously, there's a few on offer, but they're going to be released.
I am doing the rest of the prize draws on Wednesday, this Wednesday, the 31st of October. It's Beltane here in the Southern Hemisphere. So to me, that was a really important day to be honouring the love and the commitment and all of the sharing that's gone on with the Sharing a Love competition. Like, it felt like the perfect date for me. So I'll be doing another Facebook Live at 7 p.m. on Wednesday to be pulling the rest of the prizes.
Which means that you've got some time, like between now and midnight tonight, to pay it forward. Get your opportunity to,
we'll put the link for that competition in there, just in case you do want to sneak in there. I think the moon's in Cancer today, so that's a really beautiful it's a very beautiful day and a very beautiful energy to be loving and nurturing and paying it forward. So,
well, I'm going to hold the beautiful.
Oh,
container.
you're going to hold the beautiful container.
It's your beautiful pay it forward
Oh,
prize opportunity.
So, this is for the stress away. Someone's about to win the stress away.
I'm excited to hear who the beautiful person is that's going to receive this.
It's a moment.
It is.
Oh
I feel like joy.
Oh, this one I know just came in today, actually. So it is Danny Brewer. I think that's how you say her name. She was tagged by Jennifer. We had a little conversation online today. So
yay.
Danny, you have won the stress away. So I will find a way to get that to you, and I hope that is absolutely perfect for what you need right now. I trust that it is, since yours is the name that got picked. So yay, Danny, you can so thank Jennifer for tagging you in the Sharing the Love competition and paying it forward, because like this essential oil is worth about $67 or something.
Yeah.
Like
amazing.
So
amazing.
that one's coming your way.
Oh, what a wonderful way to end our live. I just so heartfelt.
I'm gonna miss Crystal because like we've been hanging out every Monday night doing this stuff, and next Monday night, as much as I'll be going, oh my God, I don't have to do a Facebook Live, I'll be going, something's missing.
Do you know what's exciting though? Is we don't live far. I'm sure we could bring something back. So I'm sure there's new and exciting things in the new year that we'll probably come back together. You know, please go back on the other lives that we discussed. The girl circles, there's one more happening this year. We're having the women's circles kick off next year. Massages year round. Everyone should be having one once a month.
Yes.
So, and mine's this week. I'm excited. And
I'm glad she reminded me.
and you know, if you do know someone that is pregnant or has recently had a baby, we certainly, our beautiful live last week covered a lot of things that would be of value to that person. So please share that. And then obviously our live tonight just sort of encompassed everything that we're about and really just brought it all together. And I just have to say thank you so much for like doing this with me. Sometimes it's a bit about out of the comfort zone going live, but it has been a great journey, so I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Crystal.
Wow.
I know. She's so cute.
Okay, so
awesome.
Any final words? Or
oh my gosh, I feel like there's so much I want to say, but we've said a lot, and I think we've covered enough for everybody tonight. So thank you for joining us tonight, and for all of the times. Please join me again on Wednesday night for the rest of the prize draws. Yeah. And there's still time, like Crystal said, till midnight. And thank you.
You could be the lucky one.
You could be the lucky one.
I'm just going to try and turn this off. Have a good night, everyone.